Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome to my channel. And I'm a few minutes late. Why? Because StreamYard, they're so picky, picky, picky. So I will see who joins me. I am working on a halter top for my crew. Hey, Aisha, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. I saw this embroidery floss sitting here, has been sitting next to my laptop for a while. So I said, oh, let me see how much can I use to make a pair of round earrings. My luck, it'll I won't have another purple one. Hey Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I'm trying to work on some things that I can take on the cruise. And since I am not lightning fast with my crochet hook, I've only finished one item. I have 3 more to go, and I only have this week. Hopefully, I'll get it finished. Sure, that's all right. No. Hey, Lori and Renee. Renee says hello, everyone. Lori says hi there. No idea on the weather. I'm sick on the couch with flu. Oh no, not the flu. Lori, you cannot catch a break. Don't send any of that my way. I got a cruise to go on. I cannot afford to be sick. I was sick last week. I feel so much better. Only downside to feeling better is I stay up way too late. So how much? Yeah, it'll make one earring, but I don't think it'll make two. I got my hair done today. So much better. I haven't had my hair retwisted since November. I couldn't believe it been that long since I did. Hey Beverly, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Our weather is quite lovely today. I was surprised. I didn't know it was going to be this hot today. Let me see. Right now, it is 84 degrees. Yes, Lori, feel better. So I finished. This is one of the hats. I have to make a second one, but this is the one because the cruise, part of the cruise is going to be celebrating the Miami Dolphins 50th year of the undefeated team. So this is going to be one hat, and I'm working on a second one because my friend and I, we are going to enjoy this cruise and see some Miami Dolphins that are in their 60s and 70s, probably just in the 70s and 80s at this point. It's been 50 years since they won that Super Bowl. Actually, it's been because 72 was when it is, so it's been 51 years actually, but officially, this is the 50th anniversary. So I like this hat. So I'm working on a second one. I got that one going. As I was doing this, I was like, okay, now I remember why I never did anymore. Because whoo, my hands get a workout from doing that hat. But I enjoy doing it. When it's finally finished, it's like, woo, that's so cute. Hey VJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. She says, did you put wire in the brim? No, you put where the orange is, because you use two strands of yarn. But here where the orange, there's elastic in there. So to hold onto your head tight. So it's not gonna fly off your head. But the brim, because you're using two skeins, well, two strands of yarn, it keeps it stiff so you can manipulate it. I can make it into a cowboy hat. I like this hat. It's versatile. And then I was, of course, trying to get stuff done that I hadn't finished. And I came across this camouflage checkered bucket hat that had I had finished the checkered part of it, the majority of it, but it was just sitting there. I said, "Oh, let me go and finish this off." So I finished it off. I might I might keep it for myself and wear it to a Dolphins game when they do for Veterans Day. We'll see. BJ saying hi to everybody. Let me see. Uh-oh. Let me go down. Let me. Okay. Aisha said, oh, wait a minute. I missed somebody. Oh, I missed some. Okay. Oh, Beverly. Should feel better. Gloria says, I did a thumbs up. My weather is 37, windy, with raining earlier, supposed to snow, nothing yet. Okay. DJ say happy. Aisha said it's 44 degrees, rainy, and I am working on a mosaic. Oh, you doing a mosaic? I'm still shying away from that. Still shying away. And then Gloria saying hi to everybody in the chat. Renee. Asked for the wire. I'm working on a granny hexagon sweater and a pillow cover. The rain has passed by. It is sunny and warm here in North Carolina. Okay. Lori says, I'm pretty sure I got sick from going to a crowded pub St. Patrick's Day, or one of the kids at school gave it to me. I'm going to blame it on the children. But the pub sounds like that could be. Love that hat. Thank you so much. VJ saying hello to everybody. Nice saying hi to VJ. Nightbot saying thank you, VJ. Beverly love that hat. Thank you so much. I'm working on Chicago Bears reversible slippers. Okay. I think I did you post that before? For some reason I kind of vaguely remember that. Don't trust my memory though. But I vaguely remember something seeing somebody's Chicago Bears slippers. All right. Oh, I have to ask you all so you all can chime in on that. Oh, they were from last year. Oh, okay. I know I saw something somewhere. Let me see. Well, can't really say to children unless you back to school on Monday. But I hope you feel better because nothing's fun about the flu. I've had it twice in my entire life and hope I never get it again. I may have had it a third time because I know, um, I think earlier this year I got sick where I just for 2 days I just slept. So I'm thinking I probably had the flu because I had to call in from work and I don't call in from work because I'll drag myself over to that computer. Hey Diane, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? So when I did my crochet along last week, today when I opened up my YouTube, I had a little message from Mr. YouTube letting me know that that live will not be monetized because I used Bruna's tutorial. So they said it's not a strike against me. It just won't be monetized. So what I was thinking is I was going to delete the um, tutorial altogether, or delete that live altogether, because any any revenue that I would make from that live will go to her because that's what they told me in the little message. So I think I should delete that. Not like a whole lot of people have watched it, but anytime that you click on something, then the advertisement. If somebody, sometimes I click on a video and go and do something else, and all of those commercials are going through, and that's where the money comes from. So, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? Leave the live there or delete it? Thought that was quite because I've done that before, but I guess I did it before I was monetized. And I'm thinking maybe this is the first time I've ever done it since I've been but that doesn't seem like that. But as we know, YouTube changes their rules all the time, and I was quite surprised by that. Lori says, "Haven't you done that before?" Yeah, I have. That's why I'm thinking either um I was not monetized when I did it before, and or YouTube changed their rules, one or the other. But because I've been monetized for 2 years, but I was thinking, but that was the first time I ever saw that. So I'm thinking that I may not have been monetized before. And the ones that I've done, I would have to actually go back into all of my lives to see if all of those videos are now not monetized. because there are a few, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna delete it, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just make it private instead of deleting it. I'll just make it private. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, I think I'll do that instead of deleting it. And then that way, I've learned my lesson not to do that again. So I'm working on this halter top and I'm only doing one side. I've done both of the cups. So now I'm trying to do a back because I am not the young girl with that pretty perfect back with no lumps and no fat and all that. So I do my halter tops. They are for coverage. Lori says she would make it private. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll make it private. And let me show you what I'm working with. So the top of it will have the, what do you call it? I'm drawing a blank. This the shell. So the top of it is the shell, and then I'm making that to go on to my back. I got a little ways to go. But it has a tie there, but I have that chain in the middle. So then I have to make the bottom part of it. So at first I was thinking us to do the open, do a V-stitch, and then I was thinking, no, I think I want to do ruffles, but not, big ruffle. Start it so that it looks more beachy, wavy, like a wavy more than ruffles, if you understand what I'm saying. If that makes any sense. It's sad because I would bring her attention getting new family. Oh, honey, she got like 70, she almost said 100,000 subscribers. She's not gonna miss my one little thing. She did make a comment on it though. She did she made a comment on the short video that I showed on it. She made a comment on that one. Thank you, Lori. And I had told her that I was gonna use her video for my live, so she was aware of it. But um, Mr. YouTube said we are not having that, so I won't be doing that again. Because I know they got a lot of stuff about using your own material. I know you can collaborate with others, but I don't know. With all these lawsuits against all of these social media outlets, there's so much going on. Did you all see how they chewed out the poor TikTok man? Ooh, ooh, honey. What did she say in her comment? Something like it was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Then I commented back to her, thank you for a great tutorial. So she was happy. I was happy. I'm still happy. And she has another tutorial with a different, it's for a teapot. So she makes a larger one and then she makes the smaller ones, but she calls it a succulent thing. But instead of it being I would say what do you call it? The flower pot thing is different. So I want to make that one too. but I won't be doing a live using her video. I'll just be making that one on my own. I want to make a few more of those. So I definitely want to make one for my mom since everything makes her sneeze and itch. I said those will be her flowers. I'm not a basketball fan, but I like to know that the Florida teams are doing well in the Sweet 16, and they are. The Miami men's team, they knocked off the number one seed. Whoop, whoop. The girls are still in it, and I think it's Florida Atlantic University. They are in it too. So Florida's got three teams in the Sweet 16, down to the Elite Eight, as they say. Since she commented, I would try sending her a message about what happened, that you take it down. No, but she didn't comment on the live. She commented on the little short video that I showed of the finished product. But I'll send her a message and let her know that my live, yeah, um, will be set to private since the revenue went to her. Lesson learned, lesson learned. I did her sock pattern, but only finished one foot. Is that the sock pattern where she folds it? Ah. When I saw that, I was like, won't be doing that. She has a what else? I think that's the sock one that she does like that. And I think she has a purse pattern that's something like that too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna even try it because I still have to finish my spiral granny square purse. I'm almost thinking about taking it because we have 2 sea days, but nah. If I take any yarn on that cruise, it's got to be something I can do and my brain doesn't have to really work on it. Those spiral squares, no, 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 granny squares. I have to read the instructions. I got to pay attention to all of that. Nope, not gonna do it. That's all night box, night box, night box. I went to it's called Broward Meat and Fish. It used to be the store used to be Penn Dutch, but they got a strand of listeria. I think that's what some bug. They had it in a different store, and then eventually it came to that store, so that store closed. So now it's been that space is now Broward Meats and Fish, and it's much bigger. I went in there today for the first time. It's much bigger than the store that it took over. So I guess there must have been empty space next to the store. But as soon as you walk in, I'm not sure what that odor is. I don't know if it's like the meats or the combination of the meat and the fish. Whatever it is, it's not it's way offsetting for me. So I walked around, picked up a few items, and got the heck out of there. But it's very nice. They have it done really nice. I just don't like that smell. I never like walking to stores and smelling meat. And when you walk into the vegetable section, and the meats are behind there, and then the fish is next to that. So I guess the combination, and they don't cook in there. That's what I was really going there to see if they had like anything cooked, but they don't. I didn't see anything cooked. But with that smell, I don't think I would have wanted anything anyway. I hate that smell. But that's the second store I've gone into, so I tend not to like to buy. I hate the smell of fish and meat together. Ugh, 'cause I don't, even when the old store was there, I don't remember that smell. And when you walk in, the meats are in behind the vegetables, because it's kinda set up the same way, except for it's much bigger now. So the vegetable area is bigger than it was what it used to be, and of course, the meat and all that is huge. But I miss the old store. They had great bargains, great bargains. I don't think this store is gonna do that. They might, I'm not sure. Coco Lost. The Miami Open is here this weekend, and I don't get to see any of it. My friend just texted me Coco Golf lost. So, and I don't know who else is at the Miami Open that I would have wanted to see. I wanted to see her definitely, but I saw her last year, so I want to see her win a doggone tournament. That's what I want to see her do. She's only 18, 19 years old, so she has lots of years to get there, but she just hasn't made it there yet. I wonder if she and her friend are going to be doing the doubles. They would do really good in the doubles. The Renaissance Festival is at the park near my house. And when I left out this morning to go to my dental appointment, there were a few cars going over there. But when came back home, the line was so long getting into the park. And when I left again to go get my hair done, the line from both sides, so long, people trying to get in. Because this is the last weekend. I said everybody waited until the last weekend, decided they would go to the Renaissance Festival. I have never been in this house almost 29 years, and I have never been to the Renaissance Festival. They used to do it the 6 weeks, 6 whole weeks. Now they do it 6 weekends, because they used to do it, mm, I think Monday was the day that they did the jousting, and then throughout the week, they would do other stuff. And where the elementary school is, and when you come over the highway, you can see all of their horses over there grazing. And that when they came this time around, I was like, "Where are the horses? I don't see the horses." Then I finally saw them. So I guess they have fewer horses than they usually have because they're only doing the weekends. They're not doing the whole week anymore. I said, "My, how things have changed." If I was designing a grocery, I would put I know. Put a bakery with something baking all the time, right? Yeah, something pleasant. I don't even recall smelling anything baking in there. Now that I think about it. Hmm. And their little butcher shop was such a little tiny little thing. They had, the old store, if you, like oxtails, they would have the whole oxtail, and you could buy the whole oxtail, and they would cut it up for you. And then they had, of course, that those that are already, processed, and their prices were good, so I saw some oxtails over at that store. I was like, "Ooh, won't be buying them anytime soon." Woo, wait till somebody put them on sale. Yeah, I don't know why they, yeah, I don't no, I definitely didn't smell anything like, "Ooh, yeah, let me find out where that is so I can try that out." Mm-mm. All I kept saying, "Ooh, I hate this smell. Let me get out of here." I wonder if anybody has said anything to them about that. Probably not, because the store has been open at least a good year, I'm guessing. This is just my first time being over there. Who knows? I should make a comment. Oh my goodness. No, it's not. It's how you prepare it. Oh goodness. It definitely has some fat. Definitely has some fat. I used was it Emerald's Lagasse's. The first time I ever made oxtails, that's how I used his recipe. He has so much going on with that recipe. And I don't drink beer, so I had to actually go out and buy beer for his recipe. But it was so delicious. I don't even know where I'm sure I can look it up, but it has so many ingredients. That's one of the reasons why I tend not to follow a lot of chefs. 'Cause, all those ingredients, come on. Even though I know it makes it taste much better, but I'm not gonna go out and buy some off the wall ingredient just to try. I won't keep it around. I might, if it's something that's really interesting, I might buy it one time, but probably be it. I know, what's his name? Big Big Daddies? Big Daddies. I think that was his name. When they used to, I don't even know if they still have that, America's Next, or let me see, what was it called? It wasn't Top Chef. The Next Food Network Star. I think that's what it was called. And he I always liked his recipes. And he had a sandwich. It was a I think it was a chicken sandwich recipe, but he had tu tu tubuli tubuli, something like it was something I'd never heard of before, ever. And so my daughter said, "I bet you if you go over to Publix, they might have it." Sure enough, they had it. I haven't bought that stuff since I did made that sandwich. Almost red meats upset your stomach. I grew up on Yardbird fish because of my dad's special diet. Oh, okay. Yeah, then yeah, that would probably definitely not go so well with you. I like to try recipes, but some of these some it's just way too much. Now I'm hooked. What's it? Top not is it Top Chef? Yeah, Top Chef. Top Chef is back on, so I get to watch it on Peacock, I think it is, because I don't have all those channels anymore. But I was like, "Yay, it's back! It's back!" But now it's like all of the all stars from a whole bunch of countries, and it was so funny. They had to do a dish with rice, using rice, and there's a German guy on there. And, I never, even though I've been to Germany, it didn't dawn on me until they did that rice competition that you don't see rice in Germany. You don't see that on their menu because that's not something that they know. They're potato people. And I was like, now that I think about it, I don't recall seeing rice on their menus. You bought Chinese food, yeah. I was like, that is like the only country I can think of that, rice is not a common staple. Potato, as Mr. Stephen Colbert says, das potato. Who is this? Da, da potato. He says something funny. It's too funny. Hola, Marissa. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I also don't love fish, so I ate beans, eggs, or cheeses. Oh my goodness. I didn't do the fish when I was young because I got a fish bone caught in my throat. So from then on, I was scared to eat fish again. So my mom would always cook me chicken when on Fridays when they had fish. So it was a very long time before I would eat any fish that had bones in it. And I when I did, my daughter was little, and I don't know if I cooked it or my ex-husband cooked the fish, whoever cooked it. She had a bone caught in her throat, and as a nurse, out everybody's got forceps in the house, so I plucked it out. She's like, "Oh my God, you saved my life!" I said, "Little people, the climate in Germany isn't due to the rice box." Yeah, and see, I never thought about that until they had that right. I was like, "Hmm, interesting," because everything's got some potatoes. Yeah, their weather sucks. But they have all these different countries, so it's been interesting. And the one American girl, she was the runner up from I don't know what season on Top Chef, and her problem when she was on the whatever season she was on was that her time management always got the best of her, and that I really think that's how she ended up losing because they liked all of her things, but she still missed a dish of plating something. And this time around, she messed up because they wanted them to do like a vegetable dish or something, and she made like a patty, which was like so off. And somebody messed up her whatever she was cooking, somebody messed it up, so they made it all soggy. It was a hot mess, but I was like, "Yep, Dawn is gone." She made it to round I think that's round 2, so she she was gone on round 2. But it's interesting to see all those different, nationalities cooking and the stuff that they come up with in the 100,000. I just like to hear them say whatever they're cooking because it's like, "What? What is that?" Never heard of it in my life. I don't eat at those bougie places. I'm bougie about my fish. Grilled salmon or orange roughly is good, but my parents ate the crappie. Ooh, I don't know what that is. I love catfish from the lakes. We camped at. Yuck. Why is it yuck, Lori? That's good eating. I love catfish, but it's probably because I'm a Southerner, so that's what we raised on catfish. I don't know what shows, some crazy stuff that you see on the Discover Network, people that are actually going out there catching the big humongous catfish with their hands. That no. No, I don't even think I want to eat any parts of that thing because they're so big. I know people don't like catfish, they don't like mullets because they're all bottom feeders. People don't like crabs because they're bottom feeders too. But there's not too let me see. Is there a I don't care too much for tilapia because mm-mm. And what's that other fish? There's a fish, is it basa or I think it's basa, some kind of a fish. I can't remember the name of it, but I know when I go over to Winn-Dixie that I'm not buying it. I bought it once and it tastes like eggs to me, so I'll never buy it again because I don't like eggs. I think it was basa or I don't know, some fish. But I like trout. I like lots of fish. I like seafood. I almost bought a seafood mix that they had, but I was like, I'm getting ready to leave. I don't want to waste my money because I know I wasn't going to cook it today because I'm going over to my friends for dinner, and she and we're gonna have some lobster. So I didn't want to buy that, and then rushing around trying to get ready for this cruise. I won't even be thinking about that seafood mix. Plus, I would have to really think about what I want to do with it. So I left it there. It had some decent prices though, so I know that it's there, so I can always go back. Fish, fish. Now that looks long. Let me measure because I do not want this thing to get too long, and I'll have a too big. Uh-oh, what is that? Don't even get me started on the remember that's often it's good. Ew. What canned fish is that? I know sardines are like that, but I like sardines. Lori, you are changing all of our minds. Okay, that's 10. That's where I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna snip this off, count them, and see how many I did, and get started on the other side. Mhm. Crappie is like the crow water everywhere. Nothing special. I have never heard of that. Ooh, she's talking about the crow. Crows are not going to appreciate you talking about them like that. Oh my goodness. The things I learned from Lori. Tuna, sardines, salmon, all. Okay. So you're saying that they don't cook that, they just plop it in there, fins and scales and all. I like sardines, so I've had plenty of all of that. Ah, Lori has gonna change. Let me see what I do. Okay, so I started on that side, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. And how many did I do? Shoot. Yeah, that's what I thought, 22. I tell you, I have sardines in the house right now waiting to be eaten. I don't know what they do. It's just smelly, salty, mushy, and yuck. They are not. Oh, Lori, yes, you are bougie with your fish. But as I say, if we're starving and that's what's all left, we will eat it. Because I don't like eggs, but if that's all that's left, I'm going to force it down. I'm saying if, you know, I had nothing else and there was nothing else. Otherwise, I'm not touching the stuff. Yeah, keep it. I should take this over to my friend's house, but she has that little um what's that little jumpy dog, that little now I can't think of what that dog what's that little dog called? What are those little barky dogs? Ugh, I cannot even think of what they're called. Anyway, she has one of those and he's everywhere. I think I'm gonna leave this here. And he's got lots of hair. Lori says she might kill a crow and grill it before she eats canned fish. Ooh, I think the crow wants you to already eat that canned fish. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Oh my goodness. That's what Miss Wendy Williams said about Kanye and that Kardashian girl. If they stayed married more than 20 days or something like that, she said she'd eat crow. She ate crow. Now, where they got the crow from? I mean, who eats crow? Did somebody go out and shoot one down? 'Cause as you say, they are everywhere. Top Level Chef, that's another show that has me all gawking like, "Ooh, who wants to put themselves through all of that stress?" Mm. A Yorkie, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's what it is. But he's big. He's not a little one. He's a big one, but he is everywhere, barking at you, jumping on you. So I'm gonna leave this right here. Hey Lori, how's the crazy dog that you dog sat for that you called stupid the whole time? 3, 5, 6, 9. I think I need to put a stitch marker so I know where I am. Oh, they moved to Chicago. Ooh. Whose winter is worse, your winter or Chicago's winter? Or does Chicago beat everybody when it comes to winter? Did you all see the tornadoes that hit, was it Mississippi? I think it was the last thing I saw was like 23 people had died. I have an awesome grand puppy now. What kind of puppy is it? They had a man, apparently the police have been trying to get into his house for years because they felt, which I don't understand why they just couldn't go, if you thought something was wrong, why you just couldn't go in, but they didn't. And apparently there was some kind of domestic disturbance or something. So the police finally got into this man's house, and there was an elderly lady that was in there. Oh, wait a minute, that's a different story. No, they got into his house, and there were 60 dogs in the house. I can't even imagine what that place smells like. And one of them was dead, and they said that the dogs had started to eat on the dead one, and one of them had to be euthanized, and then a lot of them are ready for adoption. And they were pretty dogs. I don't recall what they were. So some of them looked really well taken care of, but 60 dogs, 60 friggin' dogs in one house, just like the cat lady who had like nearly 100 cats in her house, and a lot of them were dead too. Oh, Chicago, yeah. I figure Chicago beat everybody when in the wintertime. They can keep all that. Oh, so she one of those ones they done mixed with a Saint Bernard and a poodle? What does that look like? That's interesting. My friends, I think both of them are gone now. They had the labradoodles, and both of their dogs are dead now. They got them like either a year apart or months apart, but they're both of their dogs. So that's why she ended up with this little one. I forgot how she ended up with this little ankle biter. And then the other one has looks like a big poodle and some other dog, her and her boyfriend. I see them, I was like, "Oh, they're so cute." Then I was like, "Nope, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna be bringing, because that means that's another thing I'm gonna have to be responsible for, and me don't wanna be responsible for it." Mm, he don't look nothing like a Bernard. He looks more like a Shih Tzu poodle, and he's got a beard and a mustache. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my, that is such a cute one. It's interesting that he's got the brown around his face and his paws and a little above his eyes, and the rest of him is black. That is so interesting. That's always to me, it's always interesting how animals when they mix them. Now when he's sitting down, he looks more Bernardy. That's interesting how all he got the brown and the black. That's cute. And how big is this dog gonna get though? It's a puppy now, but is he gonna get as big? Or I guess it's a wait and see. Do they buckle him in when he's in the car? They need to put covering on them seats because those seats look really new. And that dog's gonna tear it. Mm-mm. See, I'm too analytical for animals. Can't go with the flow. One of my Facebook friends, she just had to put her cat down. I think she said she's had the cat for 19 years, and they found a mass on her kidney because she had stopped eating and she took her to the doctor and they were doing all kinds of stuff and they finally found she had the mass on her kidneys and so that was preventing the cat from eating. So she had to put her down and she is a mess. And I know her pain because that's why I don't want any more animals because after I had to put my cat down, I was like, okay, because my mind had her living way past me. Because everybody says cats have long lives, but she didn't. Let me see. Renee says cute. Renee loves doggies too. Oh, a Burmese mountain dog. Oh, not a Saint Bernard. Okay. Well, I don't know what a Burmese mountain dog looks like. So she has a little car seat. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me look up a Bernese mountain dog. See what that look like. Have they? Oh, Lord. So, oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's a big behind dog. Oh, so that's where the brown comes in from. Okay. They got cute faces. This is the wall calendar, but he's cute. Look at that. Ah, they're cute. I wouldn't have one, but he cute. Dog's way. That's a big dog. So that dog probably will be big. Yeah, it's gonna be quite big, I think. That's interesting how the dog has the brown just like that one. Hmm. See how they mixing these dogs up like that? I was watching one of my crime shows as usual, and this man was murdered. I think he was murdered by his wife, but they were snake people. They had a snake farm, I guess, and he was mixing different snakes to make them into different snakes. I don't even know how snakes mate. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I don't care how it works. I don't want to know. But they initially thought that he had been bitten by a python, I think, a Burmese python. But pythons don't bite. They just c- constrict you, don't they? Anywho, they found out the wife did it, to say the least. Hey Tina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Say hello, Gigi. I gave you a thumbs up already. I pray all is well with you. I'm working and lurking. Oh, you know what? And I forgot to turn on them doggone I think I forgot to turn them on because I got distracted by them telling me I could not. What you working on, Tina? I was not getting monetized and I forgot to turn on the monetization for this video. So I'm not getting monetized for this. She's bred in many varieties, so no bigger than 20. Really? With that big dog, it's only gonna be that big? All right, Laura, you show me when that dog's a year old what it looks like. Too big for me. I like the tiny dog. Yeah, that's a big dog. She is super duper smart. Ah, I bet she is. She's cute though. I like the way that um the dog has that brown, but it definitely looks like he has a beard and a mustache though. Unlike this dog. So that other dog, the long-haired dog, is making it longer. But I think that dog's gonna be big. 17, 19, 20, 21. So I need to put two here. Yep, she's gonna be big. Is it a she or he? I'm calling it a she. Mm, all right, now I'm ready to start the second side. Yay, I'm gonna be finished. Oh, it's time for me to get out of here. I'll be at my friends at 5:30. I told I'd be over there about 5:30-ish. Now I'm so close to finishing this, it makes me want to take it with me. I think I will. I want to get this done because I have my cover up to do, and I got to finish that hat. Why does this look like this? Oh, let me see. My son is a big guy, so he didn't want a tiny dog. Yeah, well, even in my neighborhood, when I see men walking little Shih Tzus and the tiny little dogs like that, I'm like, and then you see women walking Rottweilers and pit bulls and stuff. It's like, okay, oh, is she okay? Franny, okay, Franny is cute, but I want to see what Franny looks like in a year because I think Franny's gonna be big. And how much did your son I won't even go there, because when my friends told me how much they paid for those labradoodles, I was like, "Not in this lifetime. I'll go right on over to that pound and find a dog that needs a home." Because some of those mixed breed dogs are gonna end up right over there in those pounds. If you wait long enough, one of them will pop up. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go so I can have dinner with my friend and sit around and talk, catch up, and I'll be on Saturday, and then hopefully I'll have everything finished and ready to pack away for my cruise. Lori said too much. Yeah, I know. I know. Those those mixed breed when they do that, and as Judge Judy says, it's still a mutt. Pay all that money and say it's still a mutt. Have fun. I will. This one. She is a lots of laughs, lots of laughs. Oh, and let me show you. Let me see. Where's that picture? A picture. I can't find it right now. A picture popped up from my um the first group of people that I worked at in my old job 18 years ago. I was like, oh my goodness, Google holds on to everything. If you want to know, Google knows first. I was so surprised. I was like, oh my goodness, 18 years. And the one guy, it took me a minute to remember what his name was. It's been so long because I think he was only there. He was there when we moved to the new office and then he left. I don't know if he got sick or he quit or got fired because he was real vocal. So I don't know, but he's gone. I think he quit and went to another job. So he wasn't there as long as I was or and the other people that were in the picture. But and my friend says, "What's with the bunnies?" Because she was started there with us too, but she didn't start when we started. I said it was Easter time, but she's Jewish, so. But I said it's Easter time. That's why they had the bunnies. That was our Easter picture. But anywho, all right, everybody. I thank you for coming to listen to me babble. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, your weekend. And if I don't pop up some time before Saturday, I will see you all Saturday. So everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye bye.